Divide and rule. This policy has been practiced in India back then and now as well. Back then it was the Britishers and now it is the politicians. I'm not saying that, the Twitter and girls in particular are tweeting about the same thing. Now, as all of us know that on the 1st of January, a girl in Udupi, Karnataka, protested along with the 20 other friends of her outside their junior college, which is 11th and 12th standard. Over here we call it school, over there they call it college. Now, they had been protesting. It has been said that, according to them, they were not allowed to enter inside the classroom with their hijab. And they started the protest. Ever since then, the protest has gone, it has gone around like fire, and now this has become an international matter. The CFI has come into the picture, the Supreme Court has come into the picture, political parties have come into the picture, and when we talk about the government is clearly mentioning the fact that this is nothing else but a political stunt by the opposition. Joining me are these two beautiful women. I have been joined by Advocate Komal Kukreja, and I have been joined by Alfiroz. She is an architect, and we will be talking to both of them. For Ms. Kukreja, I think we'd be knowing a lot of, we'd be want to know, a lot of things related to law and order when it comes to this matter in particular. And with Alfiroz, of course, Afroz, yes. With Afroz, we would be wanting to know, she's a young girl, she follows the same religion that those girls do, and what is her take on that, and how is she seeing the things? We'll start with Afroz, we'll start with you. Now, my first question to you would be that this thing happened with 20 girls, right? And hijab is something which is a religional practice. Hindus have a particular outfit that they wear, Muslims have, so do Sikhs, so do Christians. What is your take on the entire scenario that's happening right now?
Actually, the basic problem we as Indians are facing is that we are hyping each and everything very much. Like the extent of the hype that's going on, it's very much. For example, we are used to that 6 ways turbans. So the girls wearing hijab should be normalized. And if I believe that uniforms are compulsory and that are part of the equality under the article of the Constitution. But at the same time, it shouldn't become such a controversy, because we literally have many issues to talk further on. Like, India is such a developing country. We have many topics such as poverty, economics, the child labor, the women's facing certain problems. So India becoming a global name, just these small things are hyped very much in the names of religion, because as we see, there are only two main religions as certain as majority, and in the major minority, just Hindus and Muslims, we are seeing in the past years. But it's nothing sort of, because the past political leaders, or we say the freedom fighters, always believed in unity and diversity. So do we, because it's very diverse country, many religions. So focusing on this rather than focusing on other issues will help India grow.
Right. Ms. Kukreja, coming to you. It has been said that this is a matter between the college students or the school students and their administration. Why has this issue come to the Supreme Court and the High Court? And if so, the Supreme Court has given its statement. As a lawyer, how are you seeing this issue?
As a lawyer, being a citizen of the country, I didn't think about this. The persons of the particular community are taking hype for this particular issues. This issue is not more than that for the country, because when the country is there, India is a secular country, democratic country. Anybody can wear anything, anybody can do anything. But for the particular issue, it's a very bad for our country. When the country is growing, developing, going for the technology and all the issues which is rising for the country to develop, then some little bit this issue is making the trouble for the developing country like India. And when the in a view of the political, they are taking the hype for the political, because the Modi government has demolished the triple talaq. After the triple talaq, the Muslims lady are very much, जैसे बोलते हैं सोने में सुहागा लग गया हो, उस तरह के, दे आर वेरी मच खुश, हैप्पी विद देयर दिस एक्ट. And many of the Muslims lady also approached to me after when they are quarreling inside and between the families. So when they come before me कि मैडम सच में ये चीज है क्या, then I used to, why you are afraiding for this particular act or thing. So when these things are happening in the country, and when the Muslims lady are getting freedom from these things, then some particular troops and particular groupism, just for the political stunts, they are taking India and country to take that political heights, because there are upcoming elections in many of the states of the country. So to take the political stunt from that side, this issue has been raised. Otherwise I don't think this is a more issues to be raise the voice in some particular small issues, because wearing hijab or not, but because when the country is talking about uniform civil code, and when they are approaching for the uniform civil code, then why this some troopism, particular targeting troopism, are going for these unnecessary things to Supreme Court to intervene, the Karnataka High Court to intervene in such a small things. It is not good. And being a lawyer, being an advocate, I don't think so. This they are asking for the fundamental rights. There are some institutions, temples, mosques. There are some different institutions where they are allowing, they are not allowing. So we have to follow the institution. We have to follow the rules and bylaws of the countries, codes, laws of the acts of the countries. On that way, we don't have to attack directly for the constitution. In constitution, there are some fundamental rights, and on other side there are some duties also. We are not abiding that duties and asking everything every time from the country. It is not good. And according to me, this is not a big issue to take a hype for the political issue. It's better to drop out this and have to some that maturity and that much, so to understand these small things.
Now, when we talk about hijab or burqa in particular, burqa has already been banned in a lot of Muslim countries as well for the safety issues. Right. Now, Iranian women in 2017, 2019, they did a protest against hijab and they were successful. Yes. Right. Now, the question that arises to both of you is that, is wearing hijab a choice, one, or is wearing hijab a compulsion due to the societal pressure or whatever the Muslim women have to face? Now, in both the cases, as we talk about uniform, when we go to the school, we are sure about the fact that we have to follow or we have to wear certain things. So if it is by choice, then the girls should understand. Secondly, if it is not by choice, then it is our social responsibility or the government's social responsibility to make sure that the families or the society, the Muslim societies, explain the fact that the girls do not want to wear it. So what is your take on this thing?
Okay, so personally, I believe that India should focus on social integrity. Like you said, that certain girls face this patriarchal mindset of the families that they have to compulsorily wear hijab, but like stopping them for the education is, I feel, which is wrong. But they should strictly follow the uniform civil code. But because as far as they will get educated, the freedom of choice which they are not getting at this point of time, they will be giving to their children's, or according to their education, they will be following certain norms that we didn't get our choice, so should the next generation should get. Right. So stopping the education is not a call for this controversy. Right. But we can also do certain things, like if it's a compulsion, like they feel that we want to wear hijab, so in school they might avoid it, and in like private spaces they may wear it because it's their personal choice. But the compulsion and patriarchal mindset, it's for years. We are not able to change it, and I don't think so we will be able to change it. The more and more we can do is just to empower women and educate people, So this certain mindsets, because see, as we see the timeline, we are growing. Firstly, women will not allowed to get educated. As time passes, yes, the Muslim girls, the ratio has increased, like their education, the participation of them in every events has increased in a bit. So as we go in the further generations, it will come to a successful solution. But for now, the patriarchal mindset, I don't think so, will change in a certain cause, because as we will educate them, the protests will happen. It will all become the religious things. So it personally should be, the equality thing, the right to choice. It should depend on the girl that she wants to wear hijab or she doesn't want to wear hijab.
Right. Now, ma'am, to you, according to the Article 25 or Article 19, it's been said right to education, RTE. It has been said by some people who are in support of the protest that RTE has been violated by not allowing the girls to, sit in the classroom. But on the contrary, when we found this report from India Today, it says that they spoke to the principal of the school, Mr. Rudra Gowda, who said that the students were allowed to wear the headscarf in the premises. It's just that they were not allowed to wear it inside the classroom. And it seems that they were allowed to sit in the class every day, and they were when they requested the principal to let them wear it, the principal assured them that he will be speaking to the higher authorities and letting them know soon. And on the third day, without anything being said, the girls directly started protesting. So do you think that there is a violation of RTE? Because the girls were allowed to wear the headscarf inside the premises. It was just that they were not allowed to wear it inside the classroom. And the girls were fine with it. It's just some 4 girls who protested against it. And it seems that they have also brought in CFI, and they made it really aggressive when they protested. CFI made it really aggressive.
Listen, the thing was made on first day, second and gone, and third day on the contrary, they have done all the things. They are all manipulated things which are being well played stunt all by political persons, because the girls are unaware about their these political things. They were only the students of the schools or colleges might be, right. So they, on the first day, they were not aggressive from and before the principal or might be the class teacher or in the classroom or the institute. But when they are being uh, treated or turned by manipulated, they are playing their role by the some mouthpiece of the someone, right. So it should not be there, because the school or institution are the places from where the childrens are growing, and they are learning things which are they are not learning from the families also. The school is the place where the childrens are playing, and they are not aware about their dharma or karma. They are just students of the school solo. So when the public or the political persons involved in these things, they are getting manipulated, and in the mind, the mindset of the girls are also, and persons and people also thinking about that also. So we should not involve in the life of the students when they are a student only. Because students are the peoples, and they are the future of the country. So if we will put some political thoughts in their mind, so they will learn and will definitely work, and will be the future of the country. So when the child is child, don't make them a mature elder. So make them sure that this is a future of the country, and the future of our also, basically for the family also. Because he will be or she will be working for the family first, and then to the society and the country, definitely. So the when child is child, make the child only, don't make or treat them as a political stunt. Don't make the किसी का हाथा बना के उनको जो treat किया गया. It is very difficult for the girls also to where to go, and it is will be difficult for the family and parents also. at the society, what the society will be think that a girl has done so and so. There are many mouthpiece of the public stunts they are doing so it will be very difficult when the child will be manipulated and mouthpiece of the someone. So let them be a child, and the right, we are talking about the RTE. When the government, Modi government, is working on the right to education, and they are working definitely, and majority of the uh, people are taking the benefits of the right to education. So when we are talking about the right to education, the class of the people, not it is not on the description of the whether caste or casteism. The one, and when the public or the child has eligibility to go to get the benefit of party, they are going. But when they are getting the benefit, they are getting the benefit from the state or the country or from the government, so they should not harm the democracy or integrity of the country also. So when we are talking about the fundamental duty rights, then other side we have to abide the fundamental duties also. So it's a legal fraternity, we should not damage the legal fraternity of the country also.
Right. Right, ma'am. My next question is to you. You come from the same community or the same religion that those girls follow. Now, I had a friend in college, and this is a real life incident. I had a friend in college. I found out that during her school time, she never wore hijab. And then suddenly, when we were in the same college, so suddenly when she started the college, she started wearing a hijab. So somewhere or the other, it shows that it was by choice, or maybe it was the fact that she was following the rules and regulations that were applied. So do you think that somewhere, I just want to get a little bit inside, and we want to get it for our viewers. What kind of what kind of people in your community are there in the city or in the country that you have been knowing, and what kind of mindset are they following? Are they very strict with everything, or they're not with the time passing?
Basically, as we say, the coin has two sides. So, as the people have, some families, some Muslim families have a modern outlook. So, they don't force anyone. They believe in freedom of choice. So, the girl of that family if feels free to follow the religion. So, I belong to the same. If I believe that this is the identity of my religion and I have to follow, I would have come wearing a burqa right now. But I feel that not stating what I am and stating who I am is very important. So, and other side of the coin is, yes, a very orthodox mindset people who believe that at a certain age, the puberty age of a female, so they start wearing hijabs like in the name of the security of the female, or they'll be harmed, they'll be harassed, shadi kaise hogi, etc. So they have to follow and abide certain rules of the family and the religion, and which I feel is wrong. So the freedom of choice is only I support, and the equality which falls under it should be there. Right. So there are two sides, as I say. So this is a very debatable thing, and we can't change the mindsets, as you know.
Last and most important question. It's been said that all of this entire controversy or the entire protest situation that is happening will end on the 11th of March when the elections will end. What do you have to say?
Definitely, what's first words were like that only. That these all are the political stunts. When the elections will go, this things will go. Things will not go. The things will get evaporated automatically, because the mindsets of the peoples are not the important role are playing over there. The political stunts are people for the people's. For the what Modi government has done for the Muslim movements, so Muslim movements are happy. On the contrary, this is a on small piece. They are making such a controversial issues on these things. So I will think so that all these things will be go.
Thank you so much for being here with us, and we hope that we'll have more such open forums, discussions in the coming time as well. And we hope that this ends very soon so that everyone comes at peace. All right, so this was Ms. Kukreja, who's a lawyer with us, and we had Afroz with us, who is an architect. She is also a youngster and has a strong opinion on the entire issue that's going on. Well, what happens next? Tomorrow we'll see what the Supreme Court has to say on this. But apart from that, if it is by choice, it is completely fine. But if it is not by choice, it is not fine. There are, as Afroz said, there are two sides to the coin, and this topic is the same. There are two different things. It is very personal on what you want to believe in and what you have. I mean, it is very personal on your take, but as of now, what we have to say is, like I said, that if it's by choice, it's a tick. If it's not by choice, it's a big cross. And let's all be with the women, let's all be with the government, and the Supreme Court is there. So may the verdict, I mean, the verdict is of course going to be what people are going to believe, I mean, what will happen next. So with this and a lot more that you need to know, make sure that you keep watching the Fact Flash. Thank you.